Are you looking for a real review of Vidscratch? I got it coming up for you right now. Hello, my friend. My name is Danny Forts with laptop9to5.com, helping you earn passive income part-time without all the hustle and grind. My friend, I am going to make a couple of gurus mad after this video. I'm not saying Vidscratch is a bad product because it's not. It's a fairly good product, but it's not without its holes, and I'll explain that here in this video. Lots of gurus, lots of six-figure affiliates and seven-figure affiliates are pointing and promoting this like it's the best thing since sliced bread. And I can tell you from already working with this tool that while there's some great things to love about Vidscratch, no one's talking about the issues that it does have. And I'm going to more so show you the three big challenges I have with Vidscratch that the other people are not telling you about, that I basically found out through myself because I actually test stuff. I mean, I literally have clients in the local space, and so I wanted to actually use this, and I wanted to show you how I was going to use it for my personal marketing that I do, but also how I was going to use it out with local businesses, etc. And I've noticed some glaring issues with this product. So let's go into the three biggest issues that I found with Vidscratch, okay? So number one, once you have your Vidscratch created, like I have this one created over here, okay? And while you can go back and you can change all of this other stuff, the thing you can't change is the initial size. What do I mean by that? Every time you start a new Vidscratch, you have the ability to, let's go here, create a campaign. Let me just show you. If you go here and you go to create campaign, you're going to see that you have the ability to change the width and height of your Vidscratch. Now, this is good and bad for a couple of different reasons. Number one, it basically tells me that it's not completely mobile responsive, and I have that here as proof because when I'm on my mobile device, which you can't see, but this is a page that I have. Actually, that's not the Vidscratch, but let me show you the context of why I wanted to use this. This is a digital business card that I use to go networking. When somebody clicks on the scratch to win button, I wanted them to go here and basically scratch off to see if they could win a gift card, etc., etc. The challenge I was having was when it was on the mobile device, when I had the bigger size, it constantly looked too big. And then when you're trying to scroll down, it would just scratch. So that was a challenge. The second thing is even when I made it smaller, you can see I have it made smaller than the actual window here. But on my iPhone, and you won't be able to see this, and I should probably throw up a screenshot or something after. But yeah, I'm gonna throw up a screenshot of this later. But you're gonna see that it hangs to the right of the screen. And again, that's the side that people typically scroll on, and so you're scratching it when you're trying to actually scroll down the page. So that's another issue that I have. The the second issue is with the script. The script with all these different page builders, I'm not expecting the script to always work with everything, but there should be an HTML option. Especially if if we can't really control the size from each scratcher, because what happens too is when if you were, even if you change the code, people would say, well, just go and change the code, the size in the code. Well, that's all fine and good. The problem is with that is it cuts out elements the way depending on how you had it structured. So let me show you what I mean here. If we're on this one and this says scratch me to win, right? Okay. And let's say I'm going to go here and I'm going to change the code. And this is what other people would tell you. They would say, well, just go in and mess with the size of the code. And I get that. But you're going to see here that's not always, that doesn't always work for you. So for instance, if we're in the lower half here, but let's say I go to this code and I change this to, let's say I want to change it to 200 by 200. Okay. See how it just chopped off the important like elements? So it chops it off from the bottom, not the top, or it doesn't like take it off equally. So you definitely have that issue. And I know that's from the way, like, you know, they code this stuff. I mean, I get it. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying. So that's one thing. The next thing that I have a challenge with is this. When you can see that it has this, you can see that this scratcher keeps doing this animation, and you'll see here in a second, should be the animation. Yeah, see that animation? I've tried to go in several times to change the animation to 0, so it won't. I don't want any animation. But when you get the upsell, it forces the animation on you. Let me show you what I mean. If I go here, and let's just go find this actual. Here we go. This one right here, right? Win Coffee, 300. If I go here and I try to edit this info, and I don't want it to. I don't want the animation. You'll see here. If I go to this animation here, it says shake. There isn't one that says no animation. So I have to basically pick one, but what if I don't want one? And then even I've tried to put this on 0 seconds. Okay, watch what happens. A 10 shows up. Doesn't allow me to do 0 seconds. And even if down here, nothing, right? So I can't turn the animation off. So, like, if part of the issue that you may have, or if you're like, especially if you're on that single page and it's on a mobile device, and you know you're trying to have more room or add more padding to it, the animation kind of gets in the way too. I don't always want stuff to be animated. So with that said, that's a challenge as well. So the forced animation, the code that I mentioned, which is a struggle in how you can't change the size of your Vidscratcher once you create it from the beginning. So you may have to find yourself working with different sizes just to make it work. And then the last thing that I don't, and this is the third big issue that I have with Vidscratcher, is on the thank you screen. Whenever you're doing any of these sort of, let's say, you know, opt-in, etc., like, I don't feel that everyone should have to go to their thank you screen. This whole page right here should be optional. There should be a button that says, hey, do you want it to go to the thank you screen or not? And I know that this was made for people to you know, just go out there without a website and all that other nonsense. But for the people who do have websites, who do have download pages, who do want to use this in a sort of out of the box strategy, this does not work. You know, for the simple fact there's only, for instance, one button, or you know, the fact that it's a thank you page in general. Because let's say, for instance, you wanted to do it where you took the email address first before they even did the scratcher, right? So the reason being is, hey, you're getting their email address. You want them to be able to scratch off and you know, be able to have a chance at winning the prize. But you don't want it necessarily abused, especially if you're going to be using this for local businesses. An example, case in example. Let's say a place is giving away a free appetizer and it's 1 out of every 100. Well, if you have kids there that are constantly scratching off stuff, right, then you're going to be giving away more than when kids are just sitting there playing than if it were just adults doing it once or twice. And so when you're doing it where it's set up this way, they have to be able to scratch, and people can scratch as much as they want as long as they have the URL. So the fact that while this is a great engagement tool, and I get it, and from that standpoint, it's really great. The simplicity is great. The fact that you can, with all the upsells, with all the different things that you can do as far as signing clients and all that other stuff, like, I think is great. But as a marketer who's already in the field using it, there's definitely ways that I would use it, and there's definitely ways that I wouldn't. And never mind that people are going to be looking for bonuses and all that other stuff. I can tell you right now, they've put so many bonuses in back there that I think it's to, for one, they overwhelm you with bonuses, so you just feel like you got your money's worth for paying for the product itself. That's number one. And two, I think it's to also hide some of the other deficiencies that are with this product, because there are some deficiencies here. Let's not kid ourselves. So with that said, I do like Vidscratch. If you're going to pick it up from my link below. You can go to laptop9to5.com /vidscratch. That's laptop, the number 9, the number 2, the number 5.com /vidscratch. I don't necessarily recommend the upsells unless they wind up improving this in the future. And I know sometimes with software they wind up doing that. But just so you know, I have had some challenges with this as far as the way I've wanted to use it. It's not to say that it's all bad, because there is some good things, but I think every other guru is promoting how great this product is, but not really confronting some of the challenges that it has, especially the utility for working with clients. Because I know for a fact, if I'm looking at for instance, my biz card, and I'm trying to use it on my biz card and it's not working the way I would like to, then that's a challenge in itself. So let me just go back here really quick and also show you that when I wanted to initially put this on the digital business card, I wanted to have the picture as well as like it slide and then be able to scratch the card or the Vidscratcher. The problem is that when you stuck the code in, it messed up the whole thing, and then it wound up like being stacked one on top of the other, which that obviously doesn't look good either. So it would have been beneficial to have some sort of HTML code to pop in here, and that would be one of my biggest things that I would ask for. Is number one, it would be the HTML code. Number two, that they be able to literally completely turn off the ability to have animation, especially if you get the upsell. And then obviously number three, the thank you screen. This thank you screen should be 100% optional. There should be a checkbox or something that either allows you to use this page, or you can redirect them after they enter their details to direct them wherever you want them to go after that. So with that said, my name is Danny Forth with Laptop 9 to 5, helping you earn a passive income online without all the hustle and grind. Take care. Have a fantastic day. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below. Initially, I wasn't going to give a bonus for this, but what I will do is create some sort of 2-page website where you could use it like the way I'm using it here, where it clicks to actually go, because I said I'm using this in the local space, and so it's a digital business card that'll click to the other, to the Vidscratcher, and then you could either go back to the card or do whatever after the fact. So, but this will be a template that I can actually give to you if you're interested, but that's going to be the only bonus I offer, because literally this offers overrun with bonus and all kinds of extra content that'll literally take you months to go through all of it. But anyway, take care. Have a fantastic day. God bless. I look forward to speaking with you in the very near future. Talk to you soon. If you want to generate more passive income part-time without all the hustle and grind, don't forget to subscribe to laptop9to5.com. That's the number 9, the number 2, the number 5.com. And also smash that notification bell so you get alerted every time we upload money-making content. And check out these other videos that will help you put more profits into your pockets.